So Allison, tell us, what do we do with the hundreds list?
Hey guys, our hundreds list is so important to our business. And I'm going to be really honest. It is something that is going to save you time. It's going to keep you organized. Everything will be in one place. I like to keep mine electronically. I know some people like paper pencil, but let me show you how we're going to get our hundreds list. If you are not in this group, we do have this pinned in our goal getters group. It is our hundreds list URL, but I'm going to share my screen with, let me see, with you guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is our December dash. So this is just an example, or you can go to the Goal Getters page and you guys can find it there as well. But it's right here. Update your hundreds list for this month. So you're going to tap on this tiny URL and you are going to find it. But you'll notice it says view only. So you're going to want to make a copy. So go here, make a copy. You can put this in an Excel spreadsheet. I keep mine in my Drive link. So it's always on my phone. It's something that I can always reference on my phone as well. So even if I am laying in bed and I'm finishing my hundreds list, I can do that. If I am on my couch, I can do that. If I am out and about and I need to add someone to my hundreds list because they popped into my head thinking they would be really amazing as a potential coach or as a client, or I think they would just love program and they would do so good on it, then I want to add them to this. And so that is something that I always have easily accessible, and that is the name of the game. And so here it is. Here is my hundreds list. This is a little bit of a mock one. And so right now we have Joe Smith. And so Joe Smith is on my hundreds list. I just thought he would be amazing on program. And he's always told me how it is just so impossible to get the weight off. So I put him on there. And so then as we go through, I'll show you how we're going to utilize this. And the whole objective of this is, one, we want it to be a time saver. So at no point are we just scrolling Facebook, going through our timeline and, messaging people here and commenting on people here and liking people here. Like, we're not doing any of that. We are strategic. I'm using this as my tool. I'm going to go search them in Facebook, go to their page, message them, comment, like, do something, do one of those things. And I'm going to come back here and I'm going to mark them off. And so how do we make it? Go make a copy here and make sure you add it to your Drive if that is what you want to do. And who do you put on your hundreds list? Someone who's on your heart, like Joe Smith was on my heart, or Snow White, whoever it is, maybe Shelby Garcia. And so those people, we're going to want to make sure to put those people on our list. Just start going through. And once you get to a roadblock and you're like, oh, who else do I add to my hundreds list? Who do you think would love programs? Start thinking about those people that you used to be accountability partners with, that you used to diet with, that you did keto with, that you went to the gym every single week with. Those people that you always talk to, maybe your mom friends or your dad friends, that you guys would always talk about, gosh, after having a family, I gained all the weight and I haven't been able to get baby number twos off. And so that kind of thing, you want to be, remembering those conversations. And then who would be a great partner, whether it's a partner in health or a partner in coaching. This is so much more than skinny, y'all. This is health. This is gut health. This is internal health. This is heart health. This is, getting off of medicine health. This is all the things. This is a whole picture. And so I want you guys thinking optimal health. And so who would make a really great business partner? Who has that following? Who has that desire and that drive? And who would be great to partner with on this journey? And so be thinking about those people as well. And then a hundreds list doesn't need to be just 100 people. That is just a term we throw out there, a hundreds list. This can be a 136 list. This can be a 555 list. This can be unlimited. If you want to stop at 100 and then you start, you skip a couple lines and then you start making your second hundreds list, go for it. But the whole point is that we touch these people in their notifications one time with a like, one time with a comment, and one time with a message, so that we touch them 3 different times, not 3 times in one day. So we want to make sure that we're touching them sporadically so that they always remember us at the back of their minds and we're making those connections. Facebook also is all about community. Here in the last year, they changed all of their algorithm to be more community oriented. And so if they know that you are about building community and you are about being a good friend, then they'll see, oh, they're messaging back and forth. Oh, they're commenting on each other's posts. I want to show more of them to each other because they clearly like it. Facebook wants wants you coming back to them. So that is the whole point of building those relationships. And so it will work in your benefit, but you will also be building that trust with them. And so then as you add new friends and they accept your friend requests, add them to your list, put them at the bottom of your hundreds list. As you add people to health and wholeness, whether you posted a recipe and you say, okay, let me know if you want me to add you to my group. I just posted the recipe and I can tag you. And everyone says, oh my gosh, add me, add them to your hundreds list. As you do health assessments and people are like, okay, tell me what you're doing. And you were shocked because you're like, I didn't even realize that they would ever want something like this. Add them to your hundreds list. We're always adding, and as people come on program, get that highlighter out and highlight them. It is so fun. So as we use this, we're not using the newsfeed, y'all. So I'm going to go to Joe Smith and I'm going to go to his profile. I'm going to search him in the search bar. And then I'm going to go to his page. I'm going to like the first thing I see, y'all. We are not going crazy. You do not need to browse 10 posts down. No, go like something, anything, do a heart, do whatever, but go like it. And so today, the date is, I don't even know. Oh, it's December 1st. So I'm going to do, I liked one of his posts on December 1st. That's it. Okay. And then I'm going to do that a couple times. Snow White, I really liked it. And she made a really cute post because she posted about her dog, whatever. So keep on going. And then Cinderella, she posted something on her timeline and she was asking, moms what they like to pack in their pregnancy bag, whatever. I am going to go comment on that and give my opinion. And so then that is 12/1. I commented. I always like to let myself know what date I used so I can go back and I can filter it and be like, who have I not talked to in a long time? When was the last time we messaged? When was the last time I, made a touch on their timeline? And I can always come back. And so then you're going to do that a couple times. Sometimes I like to do this little action and figure out how many times I've done that. And so that is something that I like to do just to save me some time. And then I'm going to come over here. So Jolene is where I'm going to go comment or message her. And so I want to go to my search bar and I'm going to type in Jolene's name and I'm going to look at her page. Oh, wow. She posted a recipe. I am going to go message that girl and I'm going to say, oh my goodness, I loved what you were cooking. Can you send me that recipe? And then I'm going to come back to my hundreds list and I am going to say I messaged her on 12/1. And then I am going to go to Shelby Garcia and I want to message her too. She's one of the ones that I need a message today. And I'm going to see, oh my gosh, she looks so pretty. Read. She just looks adorable. I need to tell her that. I'm going to message her. You looked so great in your picture. Your hair looked awesome. How has everything been doing? And then I messaged her. Boom. I'm going to come here. Message. 12/1. And then Jonathan Darby. I need to reach out to him. He talks to me about health all the time. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to search his name. You notice I'm not on my newsfeed. At no point have I been on my newsfeed this whole time. So I'm going to come here. This is really sweet because he actually posted about me. So this is really great. Oh my goodness. I love your wife's story. And it's so cool that you were able to get rid of this belt. I think it's about his belt. So I'm going to message him that. And how's your health journey going or whatever? Because some people might be doing things and you just want to encourage them and be a really good sport and encourager. Boom. I just finished all of my messages for the day. I finished all my likes. I did all my comments and I didn't touch the newsfeed once, y'all. So that is something that I really, really cannot harp on enough. And so make sure that this is a time saver and it didn't take me long at all. And then how often do I make a new one? So this is a question that I feel like I get all the time. I did a hundreds list. And if you're doing the ED steps, you're going to get through that list in a matter of 2.5 weeks. So really half of the month goes by, you're going to need to make another hundreds list if you haven't been adding people to it. So make sure you're adding everyone that you friended. Make sure you're adding everyone who's commented on your posts about, going to health and wholeness, all the health assessments you've been doing, all of those things. And there's something else that you can do too. You can go to your profile, go to your friends list and just browse your friends list, not your timeline, your friends list. So go to your friends list and start going through them and be like, oh, I forgot about them. They would be so good on program. They would love the structure. I'm going to add them to my friends list or my hundreds list, add them to the bottom, just keep filtering through and we're going to keep going from there. So let me share my screen one more time so I can touch on one more thing. So you notice how we've touched everyone one time. We did comments on each day. And so now, since I've done all of my tasks for today, let's just assume this is 100 people and we finished our hundreds list in a few weeks. Then I want to make my second touch. So I'm going to go over here. I finished my first 100. So I'm going to go over here, and Joe Smith, I need to now go comment on his stuff. So I need to comment on them, but it might have taken me a couple of days. So it might be like 12/6. So later on that week, I'm going to go comment on one of his things on Facebook. And then we're going to go down our list. And then the people that I commented on, I'm going to like their stuff now. I'm going to go like one of their things. And then, or I'm going to comment. I guess I would message them. So if you commented on them, go message them about something that you saw on their page. And really, y'all, just go a few posts down. It does not need to be a lot. This one is a really fun one. Like, someone threw a brick through this window and he was posting about it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, what happened? Why did they do that? Did y'all ever find out? And that would be my message to that person. And so that would be a really interesting conversation back and forth, building that relationship. So because we commented to them first, we're now going to message them. And then these people that we messaged just a few days ago, now on the 6th, I'm going to go like a bunch of their posts. So it really is, we're going to go down, we're going to do something else. And then because you keep on, recycling that list 3 times, just 3 times. And I commented, now it's time for me to finally message Joe Smith. So sometime next week, I'm going to message him about something that happened on his timeline. Or y'all, ask him how Thanksgiving went. Ask him what their plans are for Christmas. Are you traveling soon? Are you guys getting any time off? What are you doing? Are you guys cooking? Ask those questions. Think about all of that. And so those are just some suggestions for your hundreds list. But Shelby, do you have anything else to add to that hundreds list?
Not to the hundreds list, because I think you did an excellent job. If you need a refresher, you can always go back through the units. If you need a refresher, some encouragement about how to do conversations, tell your mentor thread. Let them encourage you. Lean in, because it is hard. Every one of us, when we started, it was hard to do conversations in the beginning.